kamar kas kar lo, because many things are going to be shared. हो सकता है तुसी digest ना करो, हो सकता है तुसी believe भी ना करो, no problem. I'm not going to impose anything on you. You have to just try it out. You have to believe and try it out. तो क्या जानता है कि the universe is not a bunch of stuff or rock. कि universe which कोई rocks are floating. If you see the whole galaxy, पूरी galaxy is there. It's not floating in the air. It is in its place. How? Because of the ether, because of the space. Ether is a very, very important element. And that also has life that is holding the whole galaxy. So the whole universe is being held by the ether. Now, the universe is not multiple spirits. ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਜਾਏ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ there are more than 9 billions. They say there are more than 9 billions of human. More than 9 billions. If there are more than 9 billions, so you can imagine in everyone there is a spirit. That is, there is oneness. There is a spirit in everything. So do we say that there are more than 9 billion spirits? We will think it that way. There are 9 billion spirits. Then there are all the animals also. They also have the spirit. So you can imagine so many spirits. But no. We don't have multiple of spirits. It is only one spirit. That is only one spirit that is in everyone and everyone. Where? That means that spirit is that oneness. It is that energy. It is that life. And this is in everyone and everywhere. So they are not multiples of spirits. It is only one in totality. Now for this, I can just show you one diagram, which I will make, because one thing had already given me this a question. Today I'm going to put, it may not be accepted, it may not be digested by you. So I am not going to force you into it, but please pay attention to it. And I will see that on the screen you see, on the top is written Godhead. You see that there is written Godhead. Now in this Godhead, you will see that there was a full bang. There was the bang theory. This bang theory, the Big Bang theory, you see the Godhead, and when there was a big bang, in one shot, there were multiples of spirit sparks coming out. We call it that these are the billions of sparks, more than 9 billions of sparks, which we call it as a spirit, or we call it as an energy. So from that one big bang, these billions of sparks of spirits and all was split into the universe. What did these spirits do? When these sparks came, what did they do? These are the spirits, these are the billion sparks that created the whole universe in one shot. Not ki on Monday we do this, Tuesday, as in Christianity it says no. Then on Sunday it took rest. It was in one shot that these more than 9 billions of sparks or spirits or life, they created the whole universe of the 3 dynasty, the stone, the plant, and the animals. They created the whole 3 dynasty at one shot. So who created these billions of sparks? When it was created, who's going to enjoy this? Who's going to enjoy? So what happened? These sparks were the one that became into human being, the 4th dynasty. These more than 9 billion sparks, they started lowering down their frequency. They started lowering down their frequency. How? These sparks slowly became into molecules, then it came down to atoms, and then atom it came down to gross, and then from gross it came to mass, and then from mass, man was created. And when they were created to enjoy this whole creation. So who created it? It is that oneness who created it, which was split into 9 billions of spirit. Try to take this. It was the spirit, the universe, the God, the oneness that split into 9 billions of spirit, and then this 9 billions of spirit created the whole universe, and this whole universe had to be enjoyed. So the 9 billions of spirits, they lowered down their frequency because spirits cannot be seen, energies cannot be seen. So what happened? They just lowered down their frequency, and they slowly came down from atom, and slowly they came down to gross, and they came into a mass body. This was where now we can see people, we can see animals, we can see everything. So man was created. How? By itself. No one created, it was by itself, because the divinity is there inside us. We are the oneness who created the whole universe. I know it's not easy. When I did this research, it was not easy for me also. But yes, it took a day for me to digest, and the day I digested, I knew I could do it. I can if I am that powerful in it. Now it is in your belief system. So these billions of spirits, when they formed this physical body, and then slowly they say that these spirits started enjoying the universe. Now, when they were enjoying this universe, now you see what happened to the man. And I will show you another picture on the screen. Now you see, first, these are the 4 legs. Then slowly it is straightening up, up. Right at the end, you see the robots. This happened. How did this happen? Evolution in the physical form. How did this happen? When man was created, I'm not going to the story of Adam and Eve. It's just that when man was created on this universe, when the spirits created themselves in this form, they were having hunches, and the speeds were very slow. Can you just remove the slide bit? So with these people had a hunch. So when they had a hunch, what they were watching, that all the animals were eating each other. The bigger were eating the younger one, the smaller ones. And the smaller were eating their smaller one. So all of them were killing each other. Now, the bigger animals started running up the human being. आज आप देखो कि शेर हमारे पीछे भाग रहे हैं ना, अगर शेर हो तो वो हमको तो खाएगा ही खाएगा. So what happened when they saw that the animals are running after the human being, so they started running. But because their posture was very bent and they could not run very fast, so what they did was that they started creating weapons. They started creating, because a fear entered into the man that I will be killed. So a fear of death entered into the man, and he said that I will be now killed, and he started having those different type of weapons. Not only the weapons, slowly he started changing his posture. His posture started becoming a little bit more straight, because with bent posture you cannot run faster. So the posture became straight, and they created all type of weapons so as to save themselves from the animals. Now, who created this body straight? Who made this body straight? The posture was bent and slowly became straight. Did someone come and chisel a body? No. No one came down and put us into a machine and they carved us into a straight man. No. It was our own intelligence, our own oneness, our own power that created this evolution, and our body started because that was the need. We had to save ourselves. So our body became straight. We created all type of weapons to save ourselves from death. So you see how the things have started entering into the body. They were absolutely flawless, that oneness had come onto the earth to enjoy, but fear of death. And slowly, this death created all the emotions to a man. And now, when as time passed off, they created male and female so that they could have mixed breeding. At that time, human bodies were also having babies in their stomach because that intellect was there. But a man having a baby, a woman having, there was no woman and man. But slowly time, they threw the loins out and they were created as man. When loins were thrown out and they were created man and a woman, And then sex started taking place, but sex led to lust. So you see how the emotions have started, how all the negativity started into a man. So this is how a man was created, a woman was created, and mixed breeding started. Now, you believe, you do not believe, that's up to you. But by this system, this is called the Ramtha. And this at least gives us, this is a thing which gives us a way. You'll think over the whole day, okay, if I created myself, that means I am that powerful. I am that powerful that I can create. I am a creator. And yes, I'm a creator because the oneness is there. The one is the one who creates and sustains and destroys. And he is in each and every one. So somewhere we get, that confidence in ourselves that yes, we are very powerful. But we were unaware of it. We were not awakened. So please awaken. Become aware of it. You are not those petty peoples on the earth. No, you are very powerful, divine power you have. So this is what Rajwant wanted, and I've given you the answer. And I think it'll be very clear to build up your confidence that yes, I can do. Even when you are in hard times, when you're very emotionally weak, you can just pump yourself up with these dialogues that no, why? Why should I lie low? Why should I be so depressed? I can change anything. I have the power to create. I have the power to create. If I could create this beautiful universe, then why not create my own universe inside, a beautiful universe inside? Now, if there were students who tell me, okay, if we can create the universe we've created, they close their eyes and they said, okay, now we create a beautiful flower. So I said, please open your eyes. You cannot create a flower. To create a flower, you have to be that flawless. That flawless, क्योंकि हमारे अंदर वो जो मन है, सारा जरा मन है, is so kapti. That is coming in between. It will not allow. So by closing your eyes, and that's not possible. You have to reach to that level of the oneness. But we are all trying now because we are now taking back all our powers and we can create a beautiful universe inside our body. The outside universe is already there. It's already under the law, it's working. But the law that we are seeing inside us, that is now in our hand. And become the creator, be the sustainer, and you can also destroy what is negative inside you. Now, what is life? Now, what is life? Now, we have already told that life is something which I can say that universe, we put another name. Instead of God, we put universe. Universe is a oneness. Oneness is also life. Becomes more easier for to digest. So where is life is everywhere around us because the oneness is everywhere inside us and outside us. So now a way of looking, our perception of life determines. If I look at life, oh, that this life is there everywhere, and our way of thinking changes, then our emotion starts. Because there's life, then our perception changes, then our emotion there. Then we say, oh, these emotion and thoughts, then your reaction, then your relationship changes because now your perception of life is changed. Your perception of universe is oneness, oneness is truth, truth is life, and this life is what? Thoughts. Life is thoughts. Life is emotion. Man is a bundle of thoughts. So that means life is thoughts. So if we see this way, we start thinking in this way, then we will see that our relationships also are good or bad because of our emotions. अगर आज हमारे को hatred है तो हमारा relationship खराब होगा. अगर हमारे अंदर good emotions हैं, प्यार है, forgiveness है, non-judgmental hai, so then our relationship will be very good. So why? Because now our perceptions are changing. We have started having a different way of looking at life. Life is the universe, is the oneness, is the truth which resides in everyone. And life is also a bundle of thoughts because man is a bundle of thoughts. No thoughts, man is in coma. So our perceptions are changing. This makes us easier. this makes us easier to perform good deeds, to have good relationship, not to separate ourselves from each other, and see that oneness in ourselves, and see the same oneness, the same life, the same truth in every one. Now, you will see in the next that why have we cultivated this separation? Why have we cultivated this separation? Because we have cultivated, problems have risen because of this separation. All problems we have in life are based on one thing, which are perception, the delusions of life. There are so many delusions, there are so many illusions, there are so many distraction, myths, that and our perceptions of life. That is why we say that we have separated ourselves from the universe. We have separated, created our own identity, the ego man. We have created it. That is the reason that all the problems have come into our life. Why these problems are not coming in the other dynasty? Let it be the stone, the plants, and the animal. Why? Because these are the ones who are actually in tune, they understand, and they're just flowing with it. They're not corrupted with all the illusions and delusions. It is the man who is corrupted with the illusion, delusions, and all the myths, param pulekhe. And of what? Of what? The perception of life, God, oneness, universe, truth. That is why we are separated. Man was born, and what did he do? He separated himself. He said, I am that I am. I am this man. I am so. I am Mindri. I am the wife of so and so. I am the Malik of so and so. Meri ye koti, mere bacche, main. We separated. And we gave our own identity and thought myself to be separate from the oneness that is inside me. So we created duality. We created duality too. Duja bhav was created. And इसी को दूसरा भाव को हम कहते हैं हमें, मैं. We created this. And that is how we separated from the universe. When our identity was what? Our identity was, I am the universe. I am the oneness. I am the Jot Swarup. I am the truth. I am life. I am the positive energy. But what did it become? I separated myself and created my own identity, that I am this physical body that is perishable. That is perishable. That is not permanent. So I got stuck to the permanent and broken from the thing that was permanent. And what was permanent? The universe is permanent. The oneness is permanent. The truth is permanent. Life is permanent. So what happened? We broke off from that. This is a myth. And this is the main reason why we people are so unhappy and there's so much of bitterness in life. So we say that in the next I show you, we've already done this before, that how we separated, because this universe, me, and there's a God, and there is a middleman in between. And now we are now trying to understand, remove the middleman, remove the God living on the sky, and become pantheism, and become one with the universe, become one with the oneness, become one with that life inside you. There is no one else beside you or the universe. Sab Gobind hai, Sab Gobind hai. So this is the way we have to understand that pantheists also believe that there are not multiple spirits in one spirit, and there is no other. We are all in one in totality. All the multiple spirits that we were talking about, the billions of spirit, they are not billions of spirit. They are all one spirit. And that one spirit is everywhere and in everyone. This is pantheism. So we have to travel. We have to change our thought process. If we rely onto the previous one with the Godhead, we are going to be in illusions, delusions, and a lot of myths, and we are going to suffer. But if we get into the second diagram of the pantheism, and we feel that the universe, we are the universe, and the universe is me. It resides in each and every one. There is no difference. I am you and you are me. So there is no separation. Then life will be very, very thing for us. So in the very next diagram, I'm showing you this is the best way. This is already I've done. This is a journey where we're discovering that it is multiple spirit in one spirit, and it is one spirit in everyone. Now, I've just in the next diagram, I'm going to show you. You see this diagram. Now you see that this is the whole universe. You will see animals, you will see trees, you will see the triangle mountains, you will see the animal fish, everything is there. This is inside the universe. Now you can see those lines being drawn all over the, these are what? They are all the energy. The universe is an energy. And energy has a frequency and vibration. So this is the whole energy. And we have already discussed yesterday that human, animals, stones, plants are also all energy. And so is the universe. These all are in the universe. So that means when this energy is spreading all over the universe, it is going where the oneness, the universe, the truth, the life is all over, all through all and in all. It is just passing through us. It's passing over us. Is passing in all us below. So that means it is absolutely, you can see that there is no separation. But if the physical, now inside each of this animal mountain, there is what? Actually, my pen is not working, so I don't know how to do the thing. Again, my pen is not working today. I don't know.
It's okay, Pooja, no problem. You can continue.
So what happens ki you see the in every animal, the mountain, the trees, there is a mini cosmic trapped inside. The whole cosmic, and is spreaded over the whole thing. And this inside each of these dynasty, the mini cosmic is trapped. That means the universe is there. The oneness is there. Now, when this physical form, plants die, animals die, human beings die, when they all die, the outside figure that you see, the outside figure, they also are temporarily and they vanish into the 5 elements. So what is left? That mini cosmic goes back into the universe. Because the mini cosmic is just trapped by this physical body of the plant, of the animals, of the human being. So when this physical form goes back into the 5 elements and they die, again, the same drop of the universe enters into the ocean. I hope it is clear. If anyone finds any problem in understanding, you can please raise your hand. Please raise it. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. Now we will come on to the next. Everything is universe. Everything is universe. Everything in universe is rotating. This is the law. Remember one thing, that this is the law. I told you yesterday also, the universe is always in motion. And how? It is rotating. You see the earth is rotating. You say that the earth is rotating around the sun. It has been proved that the sun is also now rotating. And even the moon is rotating. Rotating where? Rotating around the earth. Everything is rotating. If this universe is total in motion, so we can say that the universe inside is also rotating. And what is this physical body made up of? What is this physical body made up of? This physical body is made up of what? Of cells. Our body is having cells, multiples of cells, billions of cells. And every cell is made up of energy. They are cells which are made up of energy because they're having atoms. These atoms and all are having what? Protons and neutrons. And these two are energy. Protons and neutrons are energy. Every cell is made of atoms, and these atoms are consisting of protons and neutron energy, and they're all rotating. So you can imagine those tiny, tiny cells, the billions of cells that are having the body are holding this type of a, you can say this type of a diagram in it. Protons and neutrons, and they're all in motion. They're rotating. And how are they rotating? They are being moved by the electrons. By the electrons. And these electrons are what? What are the electrons? The electrons are our thoughts. They said a man is a bundle of thoughts. Man consists of the oneness. Man consists of thoughts. And these thoughts are life. They're all life. So this life, these thoughts are electrons, which pushes the protons and neutrons and keeps them rotating. You can see them all in motion. Good thoughts, the motions of these protons and neutrons is going to be very fast. Bad thoughts, the motion is going to be very slow. So these protons and neutrons are controlled by our thoughts. So you can imagine that how important these thoughts are, how important it is. That's why we say man is a bundle of thoughts. No thoughts mean man is gone, finished. So it shows that the thoughts are the oneness. It shows that there is life. If there are thoughts, man is living. If there are no thoughts, man is gone, finished. So thoughts are very, very important. They are life. But we must know how to use these thoughts. We have the power. We have a choice. Do we want to use this life in a beautiful way, or we want to use it in a destructive way? Do we want to have negative thoughts? Do we want to have the positive thoughts? Because every thoughts we will be doing tomorrow, that every thoughts creates energy, frequency, and vibrations. And how we can help ourselves. Now, in this next slide, I will show you that how these rotation, what is formed in the universe. Our bodies are made of protons, neutrons, and electrons. When they are in the move, they create all type of vibrations and frequency. Now, how it appears to our naked eye, when we go through some microscope or through some instrument, this is how you will see. This is how you will see. Now, if you see all this, I will show you that these red, purple, all these are actually human beings. All are human being. If you see through the microscope, you will see that they are actually having all waves. These are all motions, all energies, all frequency. You cannot distinguish, you cannot separate these people, you cannot at all. So what they say, that if you cannot separate, and then there is a space between everyone. If I'm sitting with someone, there's space between, but between me and the other person also there is energy, because in space also there is energy and frequency. So we are all connected with each other. We are all connected to the universe. We cannot be separated. So everyone is made of energy. Energy differs because of your thoughts. Good thoughts will create high energy, high frequency. Bad thoughts will create low energy, low frequency, negative energy. All this energy will get entangled with each other. They will get entangled with each other. We cannot be separated. We keep on sucking each other's energy. We are giving out the energy and we are sucking in the energy. So now when you are sitting with someone and you can imagine that you are oozing out the energy, so control yourself. We say control yourself. Control yourself, because if your thoughts are negative, you're going to give out all this negative energy. As it is, our body is full of energy. We are energy, and we're going to ooze out negative energy. So the person next to us is also going to suck in that energy. Be careful where you are sitting. Be with more positive people so that you can get lovely positive energy, and then you can suck in that energy. That's the thing that we have to understand. We are all a part of the universe, and the universe is part of us. That is why the whole big cosmic is trapped into this body, which we call the mini cosmic. Now, you will see in the next slide, this is the cell. Every body, let it be the animals, let it be the plants, let it be the human being, all have cells. And billions of cells are there in our body, which collectively they, with the help of the ether, this is an element which is very, very important part which we had never paid attention to. It is either only like a magnet. It attracts all these cells together and forms a mass, forms this physical body. And every cell is holding this universe, is holding this universe. And then the next you will see that like a ripple in the pond. Can you separate it? No, it's like this. The whole universe looks like this. We cannot separate each other. We cannot separate ourselves from the universe. So now we see, come to the next. This shows that the oneness is not two. Oneness means one, no duality. And if oneness is there everywhere, prevailing everywhere, in everyone, outside everyone, so there is only oneness everywhere. Sab Gobind hai, sab. There's no duality. Koi duja bhav nahi hai. There is no one else except the oneness. And it is in everyone. This is in every creation, in every creation. And this creation, this oneness is permanent. It is permanent, it does not die. And if this does not die, then what dies? It is thus this physical body. It is just the physical body that perishes. But we are stuck to this. Our consciousness, हमारे वजन तो वो जो मन है ना, the most corrupted, वही खाली इसी के साथ stuck up हुआ है कि I am this physical body. We are stuck to the perishable. We are not stuck to the thing which is not perishable. We should be stuck to the permanent and not to the impermanent. So we have gone stuck to our physical body that dies. That is why we are always living in fear that we will die. And our journey is what? That we have to get united with the oneness and try to remember that we are that oneness. We are the universe. We are the truth. We are the life. So be pantheist and not monotheist and polytheist. So according to the Vedas also it says, what do the Vedas say? Sat, Chit, Anand. It says Sat, Chit, Anand. Sat means existence. What is his existence? Uski hond kya hai? Many times in our own Gurmani classes we say na naam, naam. Naam is what? Existence, uski hond. Chit, the consciousness. Anand is peacefulness. So you see, and then what does the Guru Granth Sahib say? The Nirgun and the Sargun. It says from every Sargun we can make out that there is a Nirgun. From every Sargun. Sargun आज शरीर है तो हमको पता है कि वो निर्गुण है. अगर ये शरीर ही नहीं है, can we see the Nirgun? No. This Sargun lets us know that yes, there is Nirgun. We see the animals, we said yes, we can see the Nirgun. We see the plants, we can say yes, there is the Nirgun. This is the Sargun, which shows us that there is a Nirgun. Sargun is the creation, Nirgun is the oneness. So every creation has the Sargun inside, which cannot be destroyed. What can be destroyed is the Sargun, not the Nirgun. And they say, iska koi roop nahi hai. Oneness has no roop, has no roop. So, do you want to get stuck to that oneness, which is permanent, or do you want to get stuck to the thing which is not permanent, the physical body? That's your choice now. Drill yourself. As more and more you start believing in this, you will regain back your power. Then the power is what? The power is of the oneness. So what is your takeaway? Behave like God. Behave like the oneness. You have the power. Look at everyone in your house. Start from yourself. First, try to look at oneness inside you, and then look at the oneness in everyone. No discrimination. Then go outside your house and see the oneness in everyone. Relationships will become beautiful. There will be peace and happiness in the world. Any doubts, please, my humble request, raise your hand or you can put it into the chat box.
The first law of universe, law of divine oneness. We have tried doing justice to it, but if there are any queries related to this first law, we'll be more than happy to take it up. Yes, Neetaji.
वागुरु जी का खालसा
वागुरु जी की फतेह.
बुआ जी, you told कि that we should मतलब कि ਅਸੀਂ है ना ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਥ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਹੋਵੇ, otherwise we will suck negative to inside. How can we come to know? और जो दूर बैठे हैं, suppose someone is calling and talking with me on the phone, how can I come to know that this person is a negative or positive?
See what happens कि when we are practicing this, जब हम इस चीज को practice कर रहे हैं ना, तो there are certain things, कोई चीजें को ना हमको परहेज करना पड़ेगा. कहते हैं कोई खाना खाते हैं तो उसको परहेज भी करना पड़ता है. So when we are practicing, first what we are taking all this knowledge and we will try to be on the people who are having all this knowledge. Try to shrink yourself so that you build up that energy in yourself first. First you have to build up your own energy. When you start building up this energy, remember, this energy is going to be oozed out into the universe. It's going to be oozed out. पहले अपना focus को तो strong करो. जब हमने जैसे हम लोग भी नाम सिमरन कर रहे हैं, तो what happens? We are building up our own fortress. We are building up our own auras. Now, then we'll try also to sit among people and all, जो हमको ज्ञान की बातें सुनाएंगे, जो हमको help करेंगे, how to evolve. Then you go into the universe. When you go into the universe, you can very easily understand that when you are with the people and you get already disturbed, you feel you're not feeling too well, or something is not, you're not happy, something is depleted, somewhere you're going sad, that means your energy has depleted somewhere. कुछ ना कुछ हुआ है. Either you have sucked in someone's energy, or you've gone to a place where the energy is not good. For example, when we had gone into all those pubs and all, when we go, and all of a sudden our energy goes down, then we feel that something has happened. No one is telling, but our energy, there are some people and all whose energy does not deplete at all. It does not make any difference at all. They have a nice time. But at times, people and all, they feel that the energy is very low, it's becoming low, it's being depleted. We're not feeling too okay, we're not very comfortable. So we move out, we just move out. This energy can be felt only when we have made our own fortress very strong.
Okay. If so, when my energy became low, how can I then move that energy should be high?
Again, work on yourself. Good affirmations, reprogram your subconscious mind. नाम सिमरन करो. हर एक situation को hold करो. हर एक situation को very gracefully लो. Problems are going to come in life. Every nook and corner there is a problem standing. उस problems को hold करो, उसको change करो, उसके साथ work on it. Start going to total acceptance, no blame game. Naam Simran karo, your fortress will come back, your energy will come back, you're going to be very strong.
Okay.
Then again, jump back into the society and see. You will get again punches. It doesn't make any difference to you. You're still khere mein. That means your aura is strong.
Thank you.
Hanji.
जी सुरजीत कौर जी, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੱਲ ਦਾ question pending है, so we'll take it up first. ਹਾਂਜੀ, unmute करो जी.
वागुरु जी का खालसा,
वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.
बुआ जी, आज एक नवा क्वेश्चन है. कल वाला आज मैंने भूल गया. कल दे क्वेश्चंस था फ्रॉम कि कल मेरा क्वेश्चन है सी कि व्हेन फिशरमैन इज फिशिंग, इज इट you said कि fish is oneness, life, sorry, fish is life, fisherman is life. वो जो ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪਕੜਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਹੈ. So but the activity is right or wrong? But
activity is right, 100% right. Nothing is right and nothing is wrong. Try to remember one thing.
मैंने पता मिल गया कि perception, this is all by perception. Yes, so yes. I got the answer of yesterday's question. But today I can say a silly question, not an intelligent one. ਕਿ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ, ਮਤਲਬ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਅਸੀਂ 4 ਲੇਡੀਜ਼ ਆ, सारा दिन अपना अपना काम को कार्य, किसी टाइम थोड़ी देर गलबात की। लेकिन जिवें गेस्ट आने ने, मेरिया 2 ननाणा ने आईयां, ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਰ 6 ਇਕੱਠੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਤੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਲੇਡੀਜ਼ ਕੀ ਕਰਦੀਆਂ, ਉਹਦੀ ਬੁਰਾਈ ਕੀਤੀ, ਉਹਦੀ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ, ਉਹਦੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ, ਉਹਦੀ ਲੈਗ ਪੁਲਿੰਗ, ਇਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ।
Yes.
ਰਾਈਟ, ਇਹੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ। ਜਦ ਮੈਂ ਜੀਵਨ ਜਾਚ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਿ ਬਲਜੀਤ ਮੈਮ ਨੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਇਆ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ, ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ, ਮੈਂ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਜਜਮੈਂਟਲ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਜਜਮੈਂਟਲ ਵੀ ਬਣੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ। ਉਹ ਇੰਜ ਕਰਦਾ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਹੈ ਹੀ ਬੇਵਕੂਫ, ਉਹ ਭੈੜਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਇੰਜ, ਉਹ ਛੋੜ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਛੋੜ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ, ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੈਠਨੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ 'ਚ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਸਬਜੈਕਟ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਚੁੱਪ ਬੈਠੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸੀ। ਧੀਰੇ ਧੀਰੇ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਅੱਛੀਆਂ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ। ਲੇਕਿਨ ਹੁਣ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਕੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰੋ, ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਤੇ ਬੇਕਾਰ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ, ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਕੋਈ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ। ਈਵਨ ਸਮਟਾਈਮਸ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਕ ਮਤਲਬ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਸਬੈਂਡ ਆਏ, ਔਰ ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਅੱਜ ਇਹਨੇ ਇਹ ਕਿਹਾ, ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨੇ ਉਹ ਕਿਹਾ, ਬੜਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਮਸੌਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਦਾ। ਉਹ ਕੁਛ ਪੁੱਛਣਗੇ, ਹਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਸਭ ਆਈਆਂ ਸੀ, ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋਈ, ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਭ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ, ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਬੈਠੀ। ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਤਲਬ ਥੋੜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਔਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਉਹ ਹੋਣ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਣੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਐਨਰਜੀਜ਼, ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਸੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਐਨਰਜੀ। ਸੋ ਵਾਟ ਸ਼ੁਡ ਆਈ ਡੂ? ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਰਹਿਣਾ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ। ਨੋ
Yes. Yes. So what happens, this is a very beautiful question. Yesterday in one of another platform, I think Balwinder and Amit and all were there. The same question was there. ਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਵੀ ਸਿਟਿੰਗ ਇਨ ਅਵੇਲੇਬਲ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਛੁੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਹੀ ਬੈਠਣਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਰਿਸ਼ਤੇਦਾਰੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। ਅਗਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਠ ਕੇ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ, ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਨॉट ਮਾਈ ਕੱਪ ਆਫ ਟੀ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਗੇ ਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ 100 ਚੋਏ ਖਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੱਜ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਚੱਲੀ ਹਾਂ।
ਯੈਸ
ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਦੈਨ ਹਾਊ ਡੂ ਵੀ ਡੂ ਇਟ? ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਤੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੈਠੇ। That is a very different energy. But there will be no judgment. Why? Because they're all part of you. You are a part of them. That is their cup of tea. That is their perception. That is their way of thinking. Now this is your way of thinking. But be very careful. Is time ਅਸੀਂ ਡੋਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਹਾਏ ਵੀ ਲੁੱਕ ਲਾਈਕ ਅ ਬੇਵਕੂਫ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਪਾਗਲ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਚੱਲੀ, ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਗੱਲ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਇਹ ਤੇ ਅੱਜਕੱਲ ਬੜਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਜਾਤ ਪੇ ਲਾਈ ਹੈ। Then we start hearing this story. We say, I छोड़ मना यार, right? Or we'll go wrong. So sit there, but अपनी energy इतना वड्डा कर लो, sucking they will do also. हाली ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਉਹ energy इतना broad वड्डा नहीं होया कि वो suck कर रहे. Everyone is sucking each other. Now their energy is, for example, 10, and your energy is maybe it is 8. That 2 extra is still giving you a disturbance. I don't like it here, I don't want it. Okay, if your energy crosses 10 and becomes 11 and there is 10, then that one energy they will suck. Apni responsibility low, don't pass any judgments. It's okay, that is their way of life, that is their way of thinking, that is their perception. Your perception has changed, your evolution has started. अपना ਔਰਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਜਾਓ, frequency ਵਧਾਉਂਦੇ ਜਾਓ, ਤਾਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ frequency should be higher than the person who's sitting next to you, so that he sucks your energy rather than you sucking their energy. क्योंकि this also brings disturbance, no? कि hi, what they're talking, this is not my cup of tea, मैं क्या करा? इसका मतलब हाली कोई energy suck कर रहे हो, इसका मतलब उन्हां दी energy 10 है, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ energy हो सकता 9 है. So that one that is extra is giving you a disturbance. It should not give you a disturbance. So take your own responsibility. Now you understood the energy. जिस दिन तुसी बैठोगे गल करनगे तो तुसी भी बैठे बैठे गल कर दियो, तुसी हजो चलो छोड़ो पर किसी दी गल्ला करो, let's talk something nice and all. You will see what that means your frequency is going higher, and one day they will also start get tuning to you, because this is the tuning of the frequency. A pura universe has, we have to tune ourselves. So next time when you are sitting among them, अपने औरस पहले इतना तैयार कर लो ताकि जदू अगली बार बैठोगे you will say चलो भाई चलो और कोई गल्ला करिए, अच्छे अच्छे गल्ला करिए, चलो और किसी ने करिए, गल्ला करोगे हंसोगे ना, that means your frequency is rising. This is a very common question because we all go through this. हाँ जी.
Yes, Pooja, नाम सिमरन दा इंजेक्शन लेके बैठना है हर बार, बूस्टर डोज तैयार रखनी है. Yes, बलजीत मैम जी.
हाँ जी. So जिस तरह कि तुसी स्टार्ट विच भूआ जी किया कि it is very difficult to believe a theory कि ਅਸੀਂ किस तरह के किया है question. I think in fact every mind which every person ਨੂੰ ਹੈਗਾ कि ਇਹ ਪਸਾਰਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ. And second question which is unanswered is why ਇਹ ਪਸਾਰਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿਸ ਲਈ. ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਪਸਾਰਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ. It's unbelievable क्योंकि we are not used maybe ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਅਗਰ frequencies higher ਹੋਣ oneness ਨਾਲ ਸੱਚਮੁੱਚ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਹੋ ਜਾਈਏ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਪਤਾ ਚੱਲੇ ਜਾਂ ਜਿਸਨੇ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ oneness ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਦੱਸ ਸਕਿਆ ਹੈ. So this is what I want to tell you कि it is really unbelievable. Maybe ਅਸੀਂ ਉਸ frequency ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. Second question मेरा ऐसी question means I'm sharing what मतलब मैं invite किया कि नहीं किया. When you say कि no one is right and no one is wrong, it is in the broader concept which देखो या smaller which देखो ते तुसी इस तरह ਅਸੀਂ किस तरह कह सकते हैं कि ਇਹ सही है ਇਹ गलत है, ਤੁਸੀਂ कहता कि नहीं कह सकते. एक एग्जांपल दिता ਸੀ कि पब ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੀ એનર્ਜੀ ਲੋ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਕਈ ਉੱਥੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇੰਜੋਏ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ. ਸੋ ਇਹ ਕਹਿਣਾ कि everything is right and everything is wrong, how like किस हद तक सही है और किस तरह सही है, can you please
Yes, very simple thing, very simple thing. For example, I am there and you are there, okay? Now I am doing something very wrong. I'm doing something very wrong. I'm hitting someone or something I'm doing. Why am I doing? Why am I doing? I am doing because I have a back force in my subconscious mind that is forcing me to do this action. That means what I'm doing is right because there is a force that is making me do it. Okay. Now, oneness ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਗਲਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ, ਪਰ ਉਹ ਸਰੀਰ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਚਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ. ਬੜੀ ਵਾਰ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਅਗਰ ਉਹ ਗਲਤ ਕਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਉਹ ਝੂਠ ਕਿਉਂ ਬੋਲਦਾ ਪਿਆ, why is abusive ਬੋਲਦੇ. Now a perception is changed that oneness is energy, that oneness is truth, oneness is life, oneness is law. I'm making it very clear. What is that law? That when you do an action, there is a force behind you. That force is the thoughts. That thoughts is life. Okay? Now, the thought was negative, so negative action. Okay? Universe says the oneness is always doing good. But the law says, agar thought is galt, action will be galt. In a thought acha hoye, the action galt hoye. No, they have to be in line. So we do it. This is the law. This is the law. This is the truth. That means is sahi hai. Is sahi hai. This is right for me. May not be for you. Because your thinking is that, why should I tell lies? Why should I harm anyone? Because your force is bad. Your force at the back is that, good thoughts. So you are right in your place. I am right in my place. No one is right. No one is wrong. All are just experiencing life.
हाँ, जैसे होने
These
क्या
are.
अगेन मैनू ऐसा लग रहा है कि नो वन इज राइट एंड नो वन इज रॉन्ग चे हो सकता है ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਦਾ ਥਾਟ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ ਅੱਜ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੈ ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਸ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਦਲੇਗਾ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਅਗੇਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਵਨਨੈਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸਹੀ ਹੀ ਰਹੇਗਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫੀਲਿੰਗਸ ਅੱਛੀਆਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਸ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਗਰ ਝੂਠ ਬੋਲਿਆ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਰੇਬੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਠੱਗੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਖ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤਕਲੀਫ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ that means that is not right ਨਾ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਹੀ ਔਰ ਗਲਤ ਦੀ ਪਹਿਚਾਨ ਹੀ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੀ ਵਿਵੇਕ ਬੁੱਧੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ
ਹਾਂ so that means ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ
ਹਾਂ
ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗਲਤ ਹੈ
ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ
ਜੋ
ਉਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ
because I am
ਸਹੀ ਤੇ ਸਹੀ
enjoying
ਹੈ
no
ਨਾ
I am harming you and I'm enjoying अरे आज तो मैंने जित पा लिया आज तो मैंने उसको कहते ना for tit for tat now this is right for me but this is right for me and it is wrong for you because it is harming you. It's harming you and it is wrong for you. They said, no, this is wrong. And I said, why? मैंने तो अपना बदला ले लिया. I am right. This way of thinking of right will be wrong only मेरी जब विवेक बुद्धि शुरू हो जाएगी जब मनु ज्ञान होएगा. That is why we are all on the classes. We are all getting into certain type of all groups and all जितने सानू उस एक दिन knowledge मिले because in the long run जब I'm harming someone in the long run it is going to harm me. Hali to I am enjoying. Today I am having anger and I think I can dominate. मैंने गुस्सा नाल I can think that being anger is a natural process. आज मैं गुस्सा करूंगी तो मेरा काम हो जाएगा. आज मैं नौकरा कॉल भी आज गुस्सा करूंगी. This is a natural process. But slowly it is going to harm me. This anger is going to cause the blood pressure high. Is going to damage my body. The damage hoega, then I'll go haywire. Then I will run and say कि मेरा कोई गलती होया. Then I will take the knowledge और मेरी विवेक बुद्धि बन दसेगी कि बहुत आराम कर लेता, बहुत गुस्सा कर लेता, natural process हो गया, अपना शरीर ते खराब कीता. Because we people usually run when our physical body is harmed. When our physical body is harmed, then only we run. Then we say, okay, we take the knowledge and then we try to rectify ourselves.
That's true. मैं वही कहना चाहनी हूँ अगर तुसी जिस वक्त ऐ कहंदे हो कि कोई सही नहीं है कोई गलत नहीं है सो वो चीज ਨੂੰ अगर मैं पॉजिटिव वे ਨਾਲ ਲਵਾਂ मैं कह सकती हां कि नॉन जजमेंटल है ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਕੁ ਸਮਝ ਹੈ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਬੱਚਾ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਮੂੰਹ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਪਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਮੂੰਹ 'ਚ ਪਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਯੂ ਮੀਨ ਟੂ ਸੇ ਕਿ ਜਦ ਤੱਕ ਮੇਰੀ ਵਿਵੇਕ ਬੁੱਧੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਗਰਤ ਹੁੰਦੀ so I am totally dependent on my thoughts. I don't know how to control the thoughts.
Yes.
Thoughts ਨੂੰ मैं control करना जान गई मैं अपनी लाइफ खुद क्रिएट कर सकती
yes. So that is why we are bringing in all these different perceptions so that we can look at life in a very different way. ताकि ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਜਜਮੈਂਟ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਲਈਏ ਜਿਸ ਦਿਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਲਵਾਂਗੇ now we become evolved ਸਾਡੇ auras strong ਹੋ ਜਾਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ energies are going to ooze out beautiful auras are going and ਅਸੀਂ ਸਮਝੋ ਨਾਮ ਜਪ ਰਹੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਸਵਾਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ooze out ਹੋਏਗਾ ਤੇ ਲੋਕ ਸੱਕ ਕਰਨ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ they are going to suck it on. So this is how we are connected to each other. This is a silent way of what naam japo avra naam japavo. Because we've understood.
Yeah, I can conclude that ਉਹ theory ਨਹੀਂ ਪੱਲੇ ਪੈਣੀ ਕਿ ਹੈ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੋਈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਸਾਰਾ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਔਰ ਕਿਉਂ ਹੋਇਆ but only thing is if I am a part of the oneness ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਸਵਾਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਅਗਰ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਗਈ I can change my life and so many lives can be changed. Thank you so much.
See the Ramtha which I took also no it was given to me just for few hours. It had no name except Ramtha, no author's name, no pictures, nothing, and just for overnight reading and was taken back and vanished. They said you will not get it into any of these shops, you will not get this book. Why it came, what was the reason, I don't know. Maybe it had to make me very strong because after that book I never saw that book again. I went to a lot of Googles, lot of shops, but I never got that book. And they had said in the book that there is no author. We do not want you people to follow that person. We will not show you any photographs. We don't want it to be hung in your house and start pujofying it. It vanished. Why? Maybe it came to strengthen me. Renal
only
love
thing
my
is
confidence.
tat gyan le lena hi better hai.
Bas,
Bajaye
yes.
ਉਹਦੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਪੈਣਾ.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much. Thank you.
Hanji.
Thank you, Ji. Quickly, we'll cover up 2 more questions. Ji Rajwan Ji.
हाँ जी हाँ जी
Hanji.
हाँ जी आवाज आ रही मेरी
Hanji, hanji.
हाँ जी कल ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਚਾਰਟ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹਾਂ man how man started standing erect ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ 3 ਫੋਟੋ ਹੈ they were animals only no does this mean we were evolved from monkeys or baboons हाँ जी
No, no. See, these animals come under the 3rd dynasty. They come under the 3rd dynasty. That picture is just showing the 4, they show that the leg is actually 2 hands and 2 legs. We are just trying to show how the man evolution started in the physical body. End product of the 3rd dynasty was animal, the baboons, the monkeys. They look very similar to men. They look very similar. The next dynasty that came was the human dynasty, because una de kol tikhan buddhi si. They knew what is right and wrong. They knew what is karmas. They knew how to do something harm. So there is a difference. It is just a diagram to show that how evolution took place. Did someone come and chisel us? आज साडे बॉडी दे अंदर एक बच्चा पैदा हुंदा है, उसमें कोई चिसल कर रहा है. It is our intellect. It's our life. It is that oneness. We are the universe. Our universe is being created. We are just trying to build up that confidence that take back your power. You have the power to create a beautiful life. You have a power to create beautiful relationships. You have the power to create an entity of love and spread over the world. You have that power. We are just trying to get into that energy of taking back your powers, realizing that you are the creator.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਭੂਆ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜੀਵ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ what about ਜੰਤ worms bacteria viruses
all of them
हाँ
oh ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ 84 ਲੱਖ ਜੂਨ what is 84 lakh? That is just a small figure. There are much more. The whole universe has been created. These bacteria, viruses, all in the air, in the space. It is all in the space. It is inside the space.
but they are healthy for us also no?
Yeah, there are bacteria which are healthy for us.
Because
the other bacteria is very important for us. It's very important for us. There are certain type of bacteria which are very important. Our study under we have our cells we call the cancer. They are inside us. They're already inside us. But sade kartuta ne unno activate kar dita hai. They're all inside us. They're not been harming us at all. But we have activated it us. How did we activate us? Because of our negative way of behaving, our negative thoughts, they've activated us. And they are destroying us now. But they are present. They are all over the universe. Everything is there and everywhere there is life.
They say that intestine is the second brain. If you have a disturbance in your stomach intestine, your brain won't work.
Yes.
It assists your brain.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Look,
that is why they say when you are not able to digest, हम अपने सोच में digest नहीं करते, it affects your stomach because stomach is a place of digestion. यहाँ पे digest नहीं हुआ तो पेट में लूजी शुरू हो गए. Digest यहाँ, so that is the next brain.
हाँ जी फिर तुसी निर्गुण और सरगुण ਦਾ ਵੀ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਚਲੋ ਮੈਂ ਕੱਲ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੰਗੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਅੱਛਾ ਇੱਕ ਵੀ law of universe every we are in the universe
yes
so
yes
universe is universal
yes
and we have to understand itself so can I add university universe universal university science university we ourselves are the university.
Yes, yes, yes. We are the yes, yes. We are. We are.
We are the university.
The universe outside is the universe inside us.
हाँ
Jo
जी,
Brahmande, so hi Pinde.
पंडे तो
Everything
तूने
is inside.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ। अच्छा, फिर तुसी हेडलाइन भी ये भी लिख दो ना, यूनिवर्स, यूनिवर्सल एंड यूनिवर्सिटी। मेरा सजेशन है, if you like it. If I am
No, definitely you say. We'll tell Naveen and Arvinder to go carry on with it. Hanji.
हाँ जी,
Hanji Kiran
हाँ जी,
ji.
हाँ जी,
Hanji.
एक मिनट मैम।
Dasso.
अच्छा, वही जो मैं क्वेश्चन पूछने वाला सीगा, नीता मैम ने पूछ लिया। हाँ जी, वो कहते सी भी हाउ कैन वी रिकॉग्नाइज नेगेटिव एनर्जी, क्योंकि इस तरह पाठ भी लिखा भी सत्संग ते साधुता, साधु ना मिलो। उन कलयुग में तो संत कौन है, साधुता प्राप्त करना बड़ा मुश्किल है। तो इस
See, I'll tell
इस
you, ਅਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ, ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ again we're going to go into illusions and delusions. ਸੰਤ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਇਰਦ ਗਿਰਦ ਘੁੰਮ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਸੰਤ ਉਹ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੈ। ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰੋ। ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਮੰਦਿਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਸਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੈਠ ਗਿਆ, ਪਰ ਸਾਡੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਮਨ ਕਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਇੱਕ ਦੇ ਗਿਆਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਘਰ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੰਮ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕਿਸ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਸਾਡੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਉਸ ਨਾਲ ਹੋਏ। ਸੰਗਤ ਕਰੋ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਸੰਤ ਨਾਲ ਕਰੋ, ਉਸ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਨਾਲ ਕਰੋ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਗਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਕਰੋ।
ਤੇ ਫਿਰ हाँ जी, तो सुजीत मैम ने भी कौर ने भी एक प्रश्न पूछा सी ना भी सानू रिश्तेदार नाल बैठना पैंदा, फ्रेंड्स नाल बैठना पैंदा। वो कहंदे भी फिर डिस्कशन हो जाता वा। वो कहंदे सी भी उन्हां दा हस्बैंड आया, डिस्कशन होया ते फिर ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੁਕਤਾਚੀਨੀ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਨਿੰਦਾ ਥੋੜੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ, ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੁਕਤਾਚੀਨੀ ਹੈ। ਨੁਕਤਾਚੀਨੀ allowed?
See, when today Sujit's husband came and asked, आज की गल हुई, he just asked a simple question. आज बैठी, after all it is his own sister and भाभी, उसी दे अपने रिश्तेदार हैं, तो कोई ना कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन होती है कि आज सब ठीक ठाक है गया, आज ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਨੇ ਐ ਖਾਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਉਹ ਨਿੰਦਾ ਹੀ ਸੁਣਾਣੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ। ਅੱਜ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਦਿਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ, ਇਟ ਵਾਸ ਜਸਟ ਆਮ ਟਾਕ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਬਿਕਾਜ਼ ਸ਼ੀ ਇਜ਼ ਬ੍ਰਿੰਗਿੰਗ ਅ ਸਟਾਪ ਟੂ ਹਰ way of her possession of life. Now slowly her husband will stop asking only, acha ai san sab theek thak hai na, khairiyat hai na, finished, khatam. You see how the changes start coming.
Positive energy हावी हो,
हाँ हावी हो रही है। yes, now ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਹਾवी हो रही है, because you said कि सब ठीक ठाक है, no problem.
पॉजिटिव एनर्जी हावी होगी, यही है ना।
yes
काउंटर एक्टेड, then positive energy is our anti-missiles.
Yes, anti-missile ਅਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਾਂਗੇ in other laws which how they work like bombs. We will talk to you. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਹਾਂਜੀ ਕਿਰਨ ਜੀ, thank you ਬੱਚਾ। ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਕਿਰਨ ਜੀ, unmute yourself ਜੀ।
Hanji, Puaji, that you said ki flower can be created. So on that, why am I not able to create?
Not able. Dekho, when these spirits created the universe, they created flowers also. They created everything because those were billions of spirits that created the whole universe in one go. Eko kawao de vich sara kuch universe ho gaya si. Like how Christianity says, no, Monday no ye hoya, Tuesday no hoya, then on Sunday they said, okay, let's take rest. No, they say in one go everything was created. So that means a simple example that they created a flower. Now when I was taking classes, someone said, oh, that we have so much of power we can create. So they closed their eyes and they started that. I asked them, what are you doing? I just thinking if I can just create a flower. I said, sorry, please come back. पहले अपने सुधारो, पहले तो अपने अंदर दी एनर्जी ते क्रिएट करो। Are we in line with that oneness? कोड अंदर पिया है ते ਅਸੀਂ बन रहे हैं जी, ਅਸੀਂ देखो we are now learning, we are now still learning, we are changing our perception of everything. so that will become easier for us to digest that we are all in the oneness. We are not separate. We have to have 24 hours, 24/7. Sanu naam simran karna hai. We have to always be in that energy. We have to always follow the law of nature. Hali to itna flawless banoge tak kuch karoge na. If you go into Paramahansa, Yogananda Paramahansa, he was the one who vanished into the space. It is a truth. How? He brought his energy, he brought it up. His frequency went so high that he vanished into it. And he was in two places in one time. This is a truth about Yogananda Paramahansa. You read his whole life. Why? Just for example, a fan. A pakha lagao, ik de upar. You will see the fans. Slowly you increase it, 3, 4, 5, and it is swinging, and you will not see the उन्होंने जेरे पंख थानू नहीं नजर आएंगे, फैन दे जेरे ब्लेड्स नहीं नजर आएंगे, थानू नहीं नजर आएंगे ना. Then you put it down slow, and then you will see all the blades. See it now? Why we are raising the speed? When we raise the speed, the frequency goes high, and slowly you cannot see anything. Same is also our body. Our frequency has to be raised to that. Our frequency is not that high. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਝਟਕਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕ ਤੇ ਟਹਿ-ਟੇਰੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ. This is a thermometer ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ frequency ਬਹੁਤ low ਹੈ, ਸਾਡੀ energy ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ low ਹੈ. Ali we are still in the negative form. Why? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਅਸੀਂ ਟਹਿ-ਟੇਰੀ ਹੋ ਗਏ. ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਬੋਲ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਤਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਰੁੱਸ ਗਏ. ਵੱਡਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਤਦ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ. ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹੋਇਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਦਲੀਲਾਂ ਦੇਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ, ਆਪਣੇ ਹੀ ਐਕਸਕਿਊਜ਼ਸ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੇ.
So, Pua ji, ਜਿਹੜੇ spirits ਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੋ, what's the origin of the spirits? ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਏ and what are the spirits like?
The spirit is the oneness. The spirit is the oneness. When you take a ball, and you just break it, burst. Where does the ball go? Where does the ball go?
All over.
The ball goes everywhere. And that is all these spirits. These are not the spirits. Actually, these billions are the oneness only in totality. Is in totality. Like I showed you in the picture. What was did I show you in the picture? Let me see if I can show you now. I can just show you the thing here.
So
maybe
that means one is split ho gaya. That way you...
Yes.
But
this is, for example, I showed you this. 1 minute. I showed you this, okay? This bursted, okay? And then you see all of them. All these are the animals, people, all of them. And this is all passing here. It's passing in and passing out. Everything is passing in and passing out. In between this, all the cosmic has been trapped. This universe, a cosmic has been trapped inside. That means the universe has been trapped inside all these things. The life has been trapped inside this. The universe has been trapped inside this. The oneness has been trapped inside this. So what is inside this is permanent. What is outside is impermanent. It is temporary. Now, when end comes, all of this, you will see, this all will vanish. All this will vanish. This. And what is left inside? What is left inside was this. And this goes and then mingles with the whole thing. Aren't we the permanent one? Aren't we the permanent one?
the spirit inside is the permanent.
Permanent.
Physical body is not.
So the universe, the energy is going through everyone, over everyone, in everyone, above everyone, below everyone.
Okay,
And it is
but
just
Buaji,
trapped. It is just trapped.
जो उन्हें one ने split किया and became so many spirits. Like what is the reason? Do we know that?
Please don't ask me this. It took me a toil actually to understand this, but yes, it made me very powerful. I'm telling you very frank, made me very powerful. That was a time when I knew how to create, not birds and animals, but how to create my life.
So this means we cannot get everything. We cannot like ਅਸੀਂ सब कुछ नहीं समझ सकते. he has some, he or the universe is having some secrets which we cannot really know.
Yes, we are not. There are many times, with time, everything is unraveling. Now, this is, for example, we are reading the Guru Granth Sahib about 20 years back, 10 years back. इतने चीज नहीं सी, पर जिन जिन तकलीफां हैं, प्रॉब्लम है, in the need of the hour, देखो किन खोज हो रही हैं. मैंने उन 70 साल में जाके मैं बानी पढ़नी शुरू की थी, मैं उड़ा ऐड़ा शुरू की था, learning all these rules and all. Need of the hour. Why not just 5, 10, 15, 20 years back? No. But why this Ramtha came to me 20, 22 years back? Because I got up with a jolt. This was a very powerful tool for me to see manno ya na manno. But it gave me a change, and I took back my remote and I fought through my thing, through my diseases. I fought through life. And I proved it. Yes, we are powerful, which I'm trying to drill into you. Manno na manno, that's up to you.
No, like definitely power same है, but I am not the creator. Creator कोई है, like जिन्हों असी बेअंत कह रहे हैं, हाँ जिन्हों असी, like we cannot.
Then again you are separating. Again you are separating yourself from the universe. Again you are separating. You are not a pantheist then. That means you are a monotheist. Monotheist means there is someone.
Someone, मतलब some energy, universe is there, जिनके कुल बहुत super है, so something beyond me, जिन्हों असी ego जिन्हों कह रहे हो, how will be the ego created? I'm the creator. I'm the creator. If I don't believe somebody,
no. When you say that I am the creator, because this was a question of, isn't this an ego? No. We are rewinding. We are relearning. We are just reprogramming ourselves. That I am that I am. I am that universe. I am the truth. I am the life. I am the one. Bani कहने मन तू जोत स्वरूप ऐसी तो ओही नहीं मन सकते. ऐसे तो ओही नहीं मनते पे. अगर तुसी ओ भी मान लोगे, समझो थोड़ी अपनी पहचान हो गई, अपनी पहचान की हो गई. That I am the universe. I am that life. मैं अंदर भी ते बाहर भी. I am permanent. I don't die. ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ डर डर के मर गए, ਅਸੀਂ ਤੇ मर जाना. But if I am अपने मूल नाल मैं जुड़ गई, मैं अपने जोत स्वरूप नाल जुड़ गई, ते मौत दा डर ही खत्म हो जाना है, क्योंकि मैं ते मरना ही नहीं हैगा. But then this way of thinking is positive. This way of thinking is power.
No, that's, I understand कि universe जिड़ा मेरा अंदर the universe है, that is my own thoughts, which I create. I'm creator of my own thoughts. I can destroy my own thoughts. Oh, in universe I can relate. But
yes, but the बाहर भी जरा universe है, that is also energy. देखो, thoughts are also energy. The whole universe, whatever we speak, whatever we is all into the universe. Thinking 24/7. So the whole universe having all the thoughts. Now, you know, America is working on a certain thing where they are going to record the voice of Nanak. This is a very beautiful research of America. How can they record the voice of Nanak? 500 साल पहले story myth हो गई, गलतियां हो गई. How will they? Because they are in the universe. These sounds, these voices, these thoughts are all in the universe. There are vibrations and there are frequencies. We have to just tune into that frequency. Bas. Which frequency? Sada jera man hai has to be tuned. Has to be tuned. When we tune ourselves to that oneness in us, that means ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨਾਲ ट्यून हो गए, मतलब ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਦ ਨਾਲ ट्यून हो गए.
yes, Puaji.
It takes a lot of energy to explain. I'm telling you, actually.
Lot of energy to understand also, Puaji. Thank you, Puaji.
Yes. While we appreciate all your passion and participation, we do have a time slot to adhere to. So all the queries will definitely be taken up in the following day. And if not, at the end of the series, we plan to have open forums. So kindly jot down your questions. Koi bhi questions banja nahi reh jayega. Let's show compassion and empathy towards all. We are all one on the inside, yet unique on the outside. Accept this uniqueness and oneness in all. On this note, we thank you all for being a part of our Day 2 ongoing series. We meet again tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Have a productive day.